Up in high country, we're living on mountain time. Here in high country, in the shadow of the ponderosa pine. 1, 2, 3. First arrived up in high country, the air was thin and cold. I set my bags down and I heard the sound of that train whistle blow. I didn't need a salesman's plea, I was already sold. I made a rope plan for this little town where they must have broke the mold. Up in high country, living on mountain time. Here in high country, in the shadow of the ponderosa pines.
The thing is, as a group and as a family, is that even though we don't know each other, it's like a big dysfunctional family. It's like you don't know what you're going to get when you get the in-laws, so we kind of tolerate it, we deal with it, but on a trip like this is that we're all helping each other out, and we're keeping an eye on each other. So you are all going backpacking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
You know, a lot of people, when they visit the Grand Canyon, they stay on the rim and they don't ever go beneath the rim. And I heard a fact that 2% of all visitors that go to the Grand Canyon go beneath the rim. And I think that if you're gonna go, you should go big.
To the west, don't forget the grandest canyons where the Colorado flows. Up in high country, living on mountain time.
That sign at the top of the Grand Canyon which says, going down is optional, getting out is mandatory. And it's true. You can go down as far as you want, but you must get out.
A journey of 1,000,000 miles starts with one step. And so every single step, I knew that that step was one step closer.
She said you come back to me to make a happy home.
We hiked down, 8 or 9 miles, 7 hours down.
It was hot, it was not humid, it was very dry. The sun, I did not expect it to be that brutal.
We're going about 1.5 miles an hour is our pace right now. How's everybody doing? Good. Not good?
Halfway down, I got terrible blisters, and that affected me the whole time. You just always have to keep going, even though you might have, the skin on the bottom of your feet torn off. You just have to keep going.
Heat and the exhaustion halfway down into the canyon where I thought, I don't know if we can do this. Going down is this hard. It's going to be even harder getting out. So that persistence, the mental aspect of it, the physical aspect, the emotional aspect, and the group aspect. Without the group, I would have turned around right then and there.
Dealing with everything together, all together, eating together, joking together. It was a real team.
And you have to work together. If you don't work together, you're not going anywhere. We walked in, everybody carried one meal pack, and that one meal pack was 1 day's worth of food for that evening. So you had to buddy up. If you took 2, the pack would be too heavy. We split tents, we split gear. You had to make sure that everything that you brought was light and comfortable, and you only brought the essentials.
The moment I reached the creek, I was so thirsty. I had to drink some water with the frogs, and I don't care. At that moment, I just had to survive.
We had one full day to just relax
We went in about early morning past the monument. It was a very casual hike compared to the day before where it was this grinding downhill slope.
Praying to St. Jude, it was a red sky this morning. Standing on the shore at the gates of Lador, I overheard the rangers warning.
When we got down to Granite Rapids, it was this moment where you'd hear the roaring of the water over the boulders.
It's kind of like this refreshing sound and that feels so good. All of a sudden you realize, oh, there's water.
We put in an ever bad and eye and a comb before the storm.
So we went and explored that slot canyon. It was just as good as I imagined it would be. It was really fun just kind of running through this canyon. And it's this narrow little channel with a little bit of water running through it. And it's some unique colors and it's smooth.
Between these canyon walls, clouds lit up by moonlight, we passed the town singing river.
It was different from the rest of the hiking that we did because we went without packs, and there were these 15-foot jumps that you just had to, prepare and jump.
Before the storm.
We left at 3 in the morning. It was completely pitch black, and we had to have everything ready the night before.
Breezy Point after Cathedral Stairs, which is just a mental mind game of zigzag trails that are steep and rocky, and we're hiking up these and you don't know when it's going to stop. When we get to the top of Breezy Point, crack open a couple burners, we make oatmeal, and we just chill and relax, and we're watching the sunrise come up over the canyon.
It was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. The purple mountains, it was so good.
Fences, far, far away from all the gossip back in town. Only the arms of gravity can hold us now.
It was definitely good to have people in the front going a little bit faster because it gives you something to keep up with.
Going down killed your legs. And your muscles are telling you no, but you're saying no, we have to get out.
There's no other way up besides putting one step in front of the other.
Through the valley,
About halfway up, 2/3 of the way up, and you look out, and you're tiny.
let me take you for a ride.
The last mile or so, which is basically up a straight cliff.
8 hours with a heavy backpack up and down the canyon was pretty tough.
In the first ride of spring, soul and spirits lifted as the tides roll over her.
There's that mental aspect to say, I want to get there. I want to get there. I don't have to be first. I don't even care if I'm last. But getting to the top and feeling that sense of accomplishment.
It was one of the best moments of my life, basically being able to say, I beat it. I beat the canyon. I am the 2%.
You're going to start on a 22-mile dirt road. It is going to take you quite a while, and it's a very slow dirt road that gets you down into the Grand Canyon.
We came across 3 mules, and basically we stopped and they greeted us, and they came up to the windows of the van, and after we started moving, after they were out of our way, we looked behind us and they're chasing us, and they're literally running after us.
Low that weighs you down, just the way that you carry.
It's going to get to a point where you're going to cross the creek, and you're going to be driving in the creek for a while. You're going to actually pull in, and then all of a sudden, lo and behold, the Colorado River is going to be there. And we're going to take you down, probably do a kind of a mild 5-mile first day trip. And we're going to save the whitewater for the second day. And And what we want to do is be able to let you explore a little bit and get up into a side canyon.
Down to the boot and there's no time to waste. We got 14 miles to float today.
When you get up to the waterfall, you had to grab onto the wet rope and pull yourself up the ladder.
And if you don't want it, don't strap it down, 'cause we're about to enter a whole different state. When we hear that bright,
I had to, collect myself because it was just so breathtaking to see the grotto.
at the river under Arizona stars. Together at the river under Arizona stars.
We are a full-on professional kitchen going down river, and we're not cooking off of little stoves. We've got 6-burner stoves that are coming with us like this big, and full-on kitchen boxes, and you'll be surprised at what actually comes off those boats.
Everything the whitewater rafting guides made for us was amazing.
First night when we went rafting, the burritos, they did the Dutch oven stuff. The steak was ridiculous that went in there. The guacamole was some of the best I'd ever tasted.
We were treated as queens and kings. I never expected to eat a cake down in the canyon by the river.
After like rafting all day, you sit down and eat like meat, like a real meal. That was awesome.
Here you go. Guys, hey, so if you do take a swim, make sure you hang on to your key grip here. These are like the keys to our car, okay? We don't have any power without these. So if you do fall out, grab onto the boat if you can. If not, we'll come after you, don't worry, okay? Remember your swimming position, technique. Yeah. Cool?
She's a scientist. She's making a plan. She follow her design. A mystery man, he couldn't be a sign. She find an answer, explain it all away. Lost, she can't see the beauty in gray. Here we
go.
So calculated.
Right side only. All forward.
She's all alone. She'll go
Whoa!
come unravel. She can't measure
Woo!
love. Can't measure
Here we go, here comes lateral. Forward, hard forward. Woo! Nice job, guys, nice job.
Sufjan, he was in one of the leader's boats. The leader had to pull away to go get someone who was in the water.
Okay.
And Sufjan had been holding onto the rock. So he was just there clinging to the side of the rock above the water, and we're like paddling over as fast as we can, trying to save him.
I caught the rock, the boulder, so I had choice either to fall in the river or just to catch the boulder, the rock. So I preferred the second option.
Nice job. You're a hell of a climber there, guy. All right. Hey, let's get powder ready. We're gonna have to go help, okay?
Heavy and his thread, so calculated. Heavy and his thread, and she's all alone. She'll pull the string.
Oh shit, we gotta stop and run to help her.
Can't measure hope, no, she can't measure love. Can't measure hope.
Nicole was a bit shaken. We were all a bit shaken from finally understanding that this was real. This could actually happen.
If something does happen to us, we are in the middle of nowhere. We are a long way away from immediate care, about 350 miles.
Our guide Derek from the hiking portion of our trip, the last couple words were "Beware the fangs."
It was one of the biggest rapids that we were going to hit, and at a low tide, there were these two rocks that would come out like fangs.
and everybody on the group was going, what does he mean, beware the fangs?
The fangs had the most amount of flips in the whole Colorado River.
Roll forward!
And we hit this thing. And Kyle, who's our guide, is doing his best he can.
Here we go, guys! 232, baby! Woo! Together, all forward! Woo!
It was just listening to our guide's voice and paddling with the group as one.
All forward! Together! Flip!
And the oarboat flips, and it sends one of our other guides into the water. So that's one person in the water and the boat's flipped.
Hard forward, hard forward! Right side only, right side only! Hard forward!
Our paddle boat was going along pretty strong until we actually hit one of the fangs.
Right side only, right side only! Hard forward!
We hit the same wave that boat hit, and
Swimmer! Hang on!
Scott slides into me, and I'm going right, he's going right, there's no way we can lean back in the boat, and I go over the edge.
Everyone keep paddling!
The minute I hit the water, it was, okay, I'm in the water. I still have all my limbs. Reach for the raft, grab the raft. Reach for the paddle, grab the paddle.
There was a pause where we were a little bit panicked. We weren't sure what to do, and Kyle, our guide, just said, paddle hard back!
Back!
Nate was inches away from hitting his head on the rocks.
Hang on, guys, hang on. All forward!
Now I realize how close I actually came to being pinned between the rocks and the raft.
Hard forward!
So I'm in the water, or the guide's in the water, the boat is flipped. Legitimately, it's the worst case scenario.
All forward, let's get in the eddy. Get you back in.
We had no time to collect ourselves. We pulled Nate back in the boat.
I will! Okay, get paddle ready, guys. Let's go get Nicole.
And we went back upstream to go rescue Nicole.
Hard forward! Stay together!
Nicole had not flipped just once, but twice. This was her second time flipping.
Keep coming, guys. All right, and stop. You okay? Yeah. Why don't you sit down right in the middle, okay? You warm?
To go across the rapids upstream to tie off and go flip the oarboat.
All I need to do is get by that fucking rock. Yes! Woo! Hey!
So, beware the fence.
Looks like nothing's gonna change, no. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'm gonna stay the same. Wasting time. Wasting time.
Party's over at the takeout. Little heaven was delivered to even the least devout. We made some memories, and ain't that what it's about? Party's over at the takeout. Godspeed, no halos to mend. Plenty of time to open our mind and listen to the